Alright, so this is how you fix your rack and pinion that is clogged on a Honda or Acura product. It might work for some other cars. Now, this will not work if your rack and pinion is leaking. It's not for that. It's for if your rack and pinion is clogged and your steering is super hard and you try to replace the power steering pump and it doesn't work. And what it will do when your rack and pinion is clogged is the steering will be hard, and the power steering pump won't be responding when you put it on, so you won't hear it whining and it won't bubble, or you won't see fluid moving in this reservoir. It'll just like be non-responsive. So what you have to do is you need a turkey baster. Um, and this is a turkey baster. You can get it from like any grocery store or Walmart, Target, whatever. And what you do is you put it in here, you squeeze it, and the fluid will come up like this. You just squeeze it, and it'll come up. And then you just take it out, and you put it in like a bucket or something to catch it. It could be a plastic bag or whatever. And you want to get all of the fluid out of here as much as you can. I'm gonna put this back because I already did it with this car. So you get as much of it out as you can, and then you get something like some starting fluid or some carb cleaner or some something that will eat away at the rack and pinion, and you pour it in here. You get a funnel. You can use any funnel. I got a funnel. Something you can get a funnel for $1, whatever. Or make a paper funnel, and you pour it in. You pour it in here, and you get as much of it as you can. You don't have to fill it up, but maybe you put 12 ounces, 8 ounces of. It can be gas, starting fluid. I mix mine with some starting fluid and some awesome, and I sprayed it in here. I sprayed it in the power steering reservoir, and I drove the car, and I let it sit. And when you start to feel the wheel get loose a little bit, you come in here and you take it out. Take the turkey baster and you take it out. Take out all the gas or starting fluid or cleaner or whatever you use. You take it out, and you should start hearing the power steering pump respond, like make noise, whine, or you should start to see fluid percolating in this reservoir. Once that happens, you get all of it out of there, and you refill it with power steering fluid. I use some AutoZone stuff for $5, and that should fix your your rack and pinion. Now, this only works if you try to replace the power steering pump, and as soon as you replaced it, it clogged up right away, and the steering got tight again. This works like a charm. I spent $600 putting a rack and pinion in an Acura TL, and all it needed, I could have just done this. So let me show you how it works. So that noise you hear is my timing belt tensioner. But you can see my power steering. You see the fluid percolating. So it's working. and it's easy. Before I couldn't even move this wheel, it was so hard, but I can move it so easy. So all you need to do is if you can't turn your wheel and you try to replace the power steering pump, or your power steering pump's not responding, your rack and pinion is clogged. You need to use a turkey baster. Get a turkey baster, get all that stuff up out of there. And put some starting fluid, some awesome cleaner, mix it all in, let it eat away at the rack and pinion. As it eats away at the rack and pinion, it will, it might take, a little while, but you need to drive the car and put pressure on the rack and pinion, and it will eat away at the rack and pinion. And then it will start to get easy. You take all that stuff out of there and fill it up with power steering fluid, and you should be good to go. I tried to use the Lucas power steering stop leak. That usually works to fix power steering pumps, but when your rack and pinion's bad, it'll just help lock it up, and it'll lock it up to where you had to get all that stuff up out of there to make the rack and pinion work again. But yeah, saved me about $600–800 because I didn't have to get a rack and pinion. So get you a turkey baster, take all that stuff out of there. I don't have any gas or starting fluid or a bottle of awesome to show you, but you can get you some starting fluid and put into your power steering pump, and it'll eat away at the gunk that's in the rack and pinion, the dirt. Give it some time, drive it around with the stuff in there till it starts to get smooth. Take that stuff out and put some power steering fluid in there, and you should be good to go. It'll clean your rack and pinion out. Now, if it's leaking, I don't know about that, but if it's clogged, your rack is clogged, and because it will destroy power steering pumps. So if you keep trying to put power steering pumps on a clogged rack and pinion, it'll blow it all that gunk into the power steering pump, and it won't work. So yeah, that's an easy fix. Costs you $10 or less, and you'll have, maybe even cheaper than that, and you'll have a fixed rack and pinion, and you don't have to replace the rack and pinion. Until the next one, thanks for watching my video. Subscribe if you want to, I don't care. Peace.